Rocking up the...
This guy is so full of...
You gotta get cities one to emerge.
You're full of... You know what Carl said to me today, right before coming here? He said, you know, Margie, listen, man, yeah, my tank's looking like a bumba rasta. He said he tried to cancel the video because he said...
use a toothbrush and go between.
Yeah, toothbrush.
And scrub the rock guy.
The tank looks phenomenal. It looks great.
It looks good. Yeah, it does look good.
Looks better than ever.
Yeah, but everybody's always their greatest critic, right? So he sees the faults when he's looking at it, and everybody else sees the beauty in it.
Before we get started, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Show me the lights. What did you do?
Here, come look here.
Check this out. Because most people, when they install 8 Radeon G6 Pros, they would just say, that's it, I'm happy with the XR30s. I got the best lights on the market. No, not for Carl. No, he just had to go, and I think you and lighting is like you and your cars.
Yes, they go hand in hand.
You know what? Supercharged Audi R8, I'm bored. I think I need a new Corvette. Oh, look what he's done. So talk to me. What did you do here?
So I put in the ATI Pro.
Stradion,
Stratons. Yeah, these are the 102s, right?
Damn.
And I'm telling you, Marge, I just showed Patrick a while ago. I did a power reading down at this
500 par on the sand bed.
Yeah.
1,000 par.
These are just 4 blue channels, okay?
What possessed you? Hold on. Is your hammer coral bouncing?
I think it's getting ready. See?
What the heck is that?
I know it's been there for a few. Yeah.
So what gave you the idea to change from Radeon to ATI?
Okay, so what happened was recently I noticed I'm getting an allergic reaction where, you know, the glare of the light in my eyes, and my eyes are running water all the time, and I'm sneezing like crazy, and every evening I come
You're
home,
allergic to Ecotech.
Maybe. No. You know, eye, nose, and ears is connected, right? But somehow that glare bothered me. So now with this, as you look and see, there's no spillover in your eye, Marge. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We're standing here and it's not blinding us.
Yeah, it's not blinding
it's comfortable to be
yeah.
Huh.
And no fans making noise. That noise you hear is just the extractor going outside to pull out the heat. But feel this, and there's no fan, right? It's just normal room temperature, like, you know, a little bit above room temperature.
Remind me how big this tank is, because the dimensions are so cool. 5 long, 4 wide?
Yes.
Why does it look bigger? It looks like 6 by 6 or something.
Yeah.
Enormous. So
the stand really accentuates the tank too.
It
gives it a beautiful texture.
Are you still doing your daily continuous automatic water change?
Yes.
You're still doing that?
Yeah, never stop.
So when did we shoot the last video? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It looks like it's working.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing is working. What else have you changed since the last time? Why I'm saying the last time, because guys, we shot this video 2 years ago and it was looking great. I didn't think it could look better, and it's looking fantastic. Why didn't you want us to come today? You said what was going on with the tank?
What happened was I put
tiny little bit of cyano there.
I think I put some.
You got to look real close.
I put potassium without looking at results, right? I got a little excited, and I think I overdosed the tank. Next day I come home, everything is red. The rocks are red. The sand is red. I had to use a toothbrush to scrub in between the rocks.
You think it's from potassium?
Vacuum, yeah, I think so. But you know what I noticed though? Manganese. When I dose manganese, like, even though I'm at my okay levels, I'll find out that sometime I'll get this red. It's not red slime. It's this red algae. If you look at the rock, you can see a couple spots with it, right?
I don't see any problems with this tank.
Red slime remover does kill it.
So it has to be a bacteria.
Yes, exactly, buddy.
Share with our viewers here, how do you get an Achilles tang without ick?
I know.
How do you do it?
I have a UV, but I don't use it unless, you know, something is new in the tank. And if I put new fish, I'll put the UV back on. But once I run it for a bit, then I shut it back off, right?
He doesn't bully the other fish that are into it. Look at this tang. Wow. Was he in there last time? I don't remember.
Yeah, that's the koi tang. He would change there. They're completely yellow and white. Looking beautiful, right? But what I noticed, if you run the light too blue, his color coming right back in. You see that dark color, right? When the light is like making him, because remember, again, it's your ankle deep water, right? They catch them in. Look at this fish.
Very nice garden. I don't remember this garden last time. I don't remember as many Euphilia.
Beautiful pink color with gold stem.
All the corals in this tank were provided by Fragbox. They didn't come from anywhere else. I don't know why he's laughing in the corner. These are all from my store, and if you want it, we don't have any like them anymore, but I sold them every single piece. I'd like to believe that. What are you doing? I see a couple little aptasia here and there. Do you have any tips for keeping them in check?
I have a copper band there that's been introduced under there.
I have one in my car right now in my trunk
Yeah, bring him in.
for a similar reason.
Yeah, so
Wow.
they're picking. He's gonna start going at it.
Your polyp extension is just crazy. So
And
look
it's
at this
down now. It
million.
was much more than that the
More
other
than
day.
this?
The aquas were completely hairy if you saw them the other day. Hairy.
Incredible. Is it possible to make the lights more white off?
Yeah, we can.
How's the app? How are they controlled? Off an app?
Yeah, I have an app here.
And is it easy to use?
Oh, very simple, the ATI app, you see?
Are you
It's
still?
not like Mobius, by the way, okay?
Yeah.
So here we go
Forget
here. See, you
Mobius.
see how it is laid out there? And look, it also gives you the power value. So see, it says 572 right
How does
there.
it know?
Because I guess they calculate it, right, with the computer system, right, with intensities to see
Interesting.
the depth.
I didn't.
understand something
I've
like
never
that,
seen a
right?
light that actually calculates par for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How's connectivity when you want to get them going on the tank?
Easy.
That's what we'd like to hear.
And it's internet, it's not Bluetooth, okay?
I love how there's no pumps on this side of the tank. There's no gyres or orbits or MP60s or anything.
It's just a floating box. of
You're
the
just
ocean.
floating box.
piece of the
There's
ocean.
no wires. If you don't know the voice that's coming out from the corner that sounds like God, it's Patrick Foster from Reef Still. I think he's a little sick right now, so his voice sounds a little deeper than usual. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so now
we're
it goes
talking.
to white. Look at that. Look at the clarity in the water.
There you go.
You running ozone?
No.
So, how have you got the flow? Oh, up here. This is your return.
Yeah, I removed the charcoal today too. After, right?
Pulled the
Because
carbon
how it was, the carbon,
The
I pulled
carbon.
it out, right?
Can I see underneath the hood the way you've set
Yeah.
up? Because I'm sure some people are going to be inspired by. Carl's actually a professional plumber, not like March, not like Patrick. We think we're plumbers.
He
I
does
never
this,
do
he
my
does
time
this for a living.
professionally.
He actually does this for a
I
living.
do other people's tank professionally, not mine, right?
This is like a mechanic's car then? Is that
Yes,
what this is?
exactly.
Don't buy a
brother.
mechanic's car.
Exactly.
So how is that return pump there turning? What's that device you're using?
What? Oh, that's Wavy C.
Wavy
I
C.
repaired it and put it in, right?
Nice.
So all those are Wavy C's I'm running, right? The company shut down, unfortunately, because with somebody only gives you 90 degree, right? The C swirl. So you gotta find a corner, right, and then do it. While the Wavy C
you
will give
can
you
do all
360 any angle. You understand what I'm saying? The only problem with
This
them,
was one of the problems with the Wavy C is that if you had it against the side of the tank and it somehow factory
Hit down.
reset, it
Yeah.
would try to go in circles.
That's so
But you're
smart.
actually using that to your advantage. here.
yes, exactly.
Oh my god, look at the collection. Just crazy. See some pink lemonade, some splice
the rainbow
tenuous,
splice is fantastic.
some Hawkins enchilada, maybe some red planet, everything. What are you gonna do when this stuff grows out?
I fragged it 7 times already the whole time.
He
Over
does-
the
he
last
doesn't-
2 months,
he's got
that's
a
part
gorge
of-
right up the center here.
Yeah, I
and
have
he
to
likes to
mix it.
keep this gorge right up the middle open. So he likes to make sure, if you look this way, you can see all the way down the tank. And he likes to keep that open. That adds a lot of depth to the tank to keep this gorge open. So anytime this starts to fill in, he starts to cut the
Chops.
rows out of there.
What a money shot.
That green one you see over there, the purple polyps, I cut it daily, a piece off of it about half or more of that size.
What kind of salt are you using?
I'm using Tropic Marine.
This is a piece I've never had luck with. The Ice Fire.
Yeah.
Recently lost all of
Oh.
them in the store.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
No, it's a
man.
goodbye. And then what are you keeping your levels at? Like calcium, alkalinity, magnesium?
Calcium is about 420, 430, like that. And my alk is like 8, 9 now. I try to keep it higher because I notice when it's higher, the corals look a little more rich. You understand? When it's lower, they're a little bit, they have become a little lighter in color, right? So I try to,
How about nitrates and phosphates?
I think my nitrate was like 15.
15?
Phosphate is, I think, 0.078, something around there.
Okay, so like everything sort
Yeah.
of reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah.
And he's doing weekly ICP tests
Yes.
and dosing all the trace elements.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's another
That-
thing. I'm not
That's
just,
a good point.
I'm not dumping a supplement that has honey, milk, castor oil, all this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I'm basically targeting what the tank calls for.
Iron,
So if it's
strontium,
iron I want, I
potassium.
put iron. If it want potassium, I put potassium. Because when you dump those multi-mix things, you see, the problem is that your levels go up that you don't want to move, right? And you're all over the place, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm targeting it now. And I've seen the results with it.
Which ICP test?
Oceano.
Oceano. For me, that's really the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oceano or nothing.
Yes.
It is the best, right?
And they guide you also, right? Because
Yeah.
they give you
It
certain
gives you
hints and
advice
stuff,
on it,
what
yeah.
to do, little advice and
We
stuff.
did a video on the channel explaining why. We did 3 of them all at once. We scooped them all out and sent them off.
Yeah.
And one of them went bankrupt, so they're gone.
Yeah.
And then the other two, the interface suck. I think one company lost it. Triton lost our sample.
Yeah.
So almost out of default, Oceano won, but
We just drop it off over the wholesale, and then
it shows up. Yeah, you get your results.
Yeah,
It's
we get
easy.
our results, right?
It's not cheap. I think it's one of the more expensive
It's
ones,
one of the
but
more-
Yeah, but
expensive, but it
think
is the
about
best.
the smart.
Yeah, it's the
Like, look at the back of my place inside there. There's so much cocktail of different stuff, you see?
yeah.
Yeah.
And when I was using that stuff, my iodine was always through the roof, right? Because it seems like I like how we drink water, people use iodine as a base, right? Because
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it might be like your lowest, it makes the tank look good, right? So they get away with all these chemicals, right? So I just target it now and do what's needed. No more of the cocktail thing.
Were you using Tropic Marin salt last time we were here?
No.
What were you using? Red Sea or Instant Ocean?
Crystal.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Yeah.
And why did you switch to Tropic?
Okay, so reef crystal, the biggest problem is if you have to do a big water change, you would see your decants jump up to all 11, right? 12
Spikes.
sometimes spikes.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a rush and you mix that salt quickly and put it in, you would see huge deviation between your set points, right? So with Tropic Marine, doesn't matter. If I throw the salt in now and go back half an hour later and put it in, my numbers are down. It's never all the whack, you see?
So I think the key point there is to keep
Yeah.
to use a salt that's close to the parameters that you want your tank to be.
Right.
But you're doing a continuous daily water change anyway, so does it really
But it doesn't
matter?
affect with reef crystal. When I'm doing just the continuous water changes,
Mm-hmm.
it goes up a bit, but you don't get those massive swings like if you do a 50-gallon water change, right?
Yeah.
But with the Tropic Marine, right? You know, like for me, right? Because when you get into trouble, you do a big water change, right? You don't want those swings, so that's why I went to that.
Yeah, and you're happy with it?
Oh yeah, I don't think I'll ever go back.
I tried it for about 6 months in the shop, and I didn't notice enough of a difference to justify the cost.
Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was a good friend of mine donated, what was it, 20 buckets to me?
Well, that'll
Bobby.
do it. Yeah, yeah.
Bobby,
That'll
20 buckets.
convince
I
you
said,
pretty quick,
please.
yeah.
Bobby Borap, Bobby?
Yeah, but he says...
Croatian Bobby?
No, Jamaican Bobby. He
Oh.
says, try this salt card. He goes, please, I want you to try it. He goes, I know you're stuck on reef crystal, but he goes, please try it. So he got me 20 buckets.
You're a believer.
And that's, buddy,
Does he have
I'm awake.
Does he have any other buckets? 20 more buckets he wants to give away? Sign me up. So what are you using to, you're doing the ICP test, and then what brand are you using to dose your elements?
I have, what's it called? Moonshine.
Reef Moonshiners. Okay. And you happy with it?
Yeah, so far what I'm doing, it works, okay?
Where's the sump? I forget. Behind this wall here?
No, it's underneath there. The light is off there, you see? There's not much in there really, you see? Like, there it is.
Not much to see.
Not much to see, there's just that.
Calcium reactor?
I'll take it to the room where that is at.
Show us the magic. I see you got a lot of urchins. Halloween
Yeah.
urchins, tuxedo urchins. Lots of urchins. Keeps it nice and clean.
They keep arresting all the zoas and mushrooms and dragging them all over the place.
It's okay, because then you end up with like a little fragozoa here, a little zoa
And you're
over
like,
here.
how did it get from here to there, right? But
Urchins.
that's what they're doing, they're spreading the web.
It's just an incredible tank. You've been in the hobby for how long now? 30 years?
30 plus.
30 years. Wow. 30 plus.
Yeah.
There's a video out there. Last time we posted one of these, someone said, "Oh my God, is that the same Carl from 20 years ago?"
Yeah.
There was this slim Jack Jamaican guy in this video. That's the same one. That's the same Carl. So, are you still romantically involved and in love with your Alcatronic?
Yep.
Because
Would never give it up.
you started out on a rocky relationship.
Yes.
You said, take this big orange thing and stick it where the sun don't shine. And then you said, no, you just
You know
have to
what
learn how to use it.
was
And now,
not-
where are
was
you?
like I didn't have the support then.
Yeah.
And I was trying to master everything on my own, right? To understand everything, right? But after, there's a new guy they have now, Andrew, from Focustronic. He's turned a lot of things around, let me understand a lot of things, how it works, whatever the case and stuff like that. So now it's good, because even the SD cards I program myself now.
You
As well, yeah.
You trust the results
Oh yeah, buddy.
for both?
The Alcatronic, don't ever go up against it because you'll lose every time.
What do you
It
mean?
is rock solid reliable.
Rock solid, reliable,
Crazy
Marge.
reliable.
Marge.
How come
so
all
right
these pumps are moving?
Let me explain something to you. So that's the Alcatronic.
Yes.
I have it wired into the Apex to control the socket function. So what happens is, you see how these are spinning now? One of the Versa is a calcium reactor, one is Calquaser. So it's saying you're below 8.9. So we need to add. So it's the reactor's running, and also it's dumping water into the Calquaser, right? And then going back to the sump.
Are you dosing on top of that too?
No.
Okay, so you're using Calquaser.
But you can hook it up. You see there's a hose there down there for that bottle that you can hook into as well. So what it will make these the master. And then that the slave, right? So if it keeps dosing and after a while and testing, you realize that you're not there, then it will pull from there and add X amount of mLs based on your tank volume.
What do you got going on over there in the corner? Oh no. That's
Look
cool.
how rich, that's only 1 week.
Doing really
rich
good
it
with
is,
the
yeah.
LEDs
So
too.
green.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
green.
1 week.
And
This Sunday's 1 week.
Does that dose into the tank or you add it?
No, I add it myself.
Pretty cool. And I assume everything's RODI water. I can see a little unit over there.
All RO.
And if
Their
anyone's
water.
looking for some crappy old Radions for sale, he's got a graveyard here. Maybe. And then in
G5 or G6s?
Sick, I'm holding on.
in 12 months from now, he's going to have a graveyard of ATI lights for sale.
No.
And he's going to change over to the GNC
No way.
Blu-rays.
I'm holding on because I'm going to go with probably a bigger tank, so we'll see.
Bigger tank?
Bigger tank, really?
Yeah.
The stand would be a shame to lose. This is a beautiful
No, but the
stand
stand goes all the way here.
Does that mean this?
Oh, so you'd keep the outside dimensions and kick further back?
It's already back.
What?
Oh, okay. All
It
right,
just was
yeah.
never used.
Yeah, okay. It's ready for the bigger tank.
Ready for the bigger
Ready
tank,
for the
right?
bigger-
Crazy idea. What if you
I'm
just
looking for sponsors.
What if you just left it alone? What's funny? Why is he laughing?
I'm getting a lot of pushback, you see?
You know-
the roof was supposed to come off. It was supposed to be done already. My good friend Jay was supposed to do it, but he got busy. Here,
Oh, so
Jay,
this-
hint. So what happened is we're going to take off roof. We're going to do it with barnwood. So we're going to do it like this, like a point, like almost, and then like that, right?
Oh,
Like a
okay.
tiki
And
bar
then it
type
open
roof.
right to the roof.
Yeah.
So it would look good with the stone, right? That's what's all
Oh.
junk in there, buddy.
Access.
Yeah.
Do you have a dehumidifier in here?
That's
I have a
that's like a can fan, so you can see the can fan actually out here.
Yeah.
Okay, because it feels it doesn't feel humid or wet.
Look,
You can see
and
your
there's
can
the-
fan is
there's the
constantly
chiller up in the
venting
roof.
out. And there's the chiller.
It looks like a turbo on a car and a
Yeah.
chiller.
Yeah.
You need a chiller?
Yeah.
Why? The pumps?
I'm running a bis pump, man.
Oh, okay.
Like the temperature in the summer, I could climb 2 to 3 degrees with one abyss pump.
I didn't realize they
heats
produce
the
so much
water
heat.
like my heater don't even come on, Marge.
Mm-hmm.
Because it keeps the temperature like that. So imagine the summer, so I have to run that.
Look at the size of that rock flower. Jeez.
So you notice what I did?
Massive.
Marge, that's different. I redid the rockwork completely. See? It's one leg holding all this up. See?
How did you do it?
We basically cemented some, glue some, peg with peg and stuff like that. And then look at this one.
So it's
See again?
more floating.
Yeah, so now all the water can flow right through. It's open concept, right?
I like it.
Yeah.
How do you work on the tank? Because it's quite high. Like you got to get on a
I
ladder.
have a ladder, yeah.
and
I have
then
a ladder.
jump in there and
Yeah.
balance.
I
And,
had to do it this high because of the sump underneath, right? And I wanted a big sump, so that's why I did it like that, right?
I think you should leave it, but you know. I also said that when you bought that C6 Corvette. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Keep it. And then every 6 months, it's like something new.
That's
You gotta have
gone.
something to play with,
C7,
right?
you mean?
I shouldn't,
C7
I
is
shouldn't
gone.
say anything because I'm the same way. The C7's gone? No more
Long
Z06?
time. I have the C8 now,
This guy.
and I just
I'm the
Might be
same.
looking at another one.
I'm
I
the same
made
in the
a deal,
shop.
you
It's
see,
always something new. You get bored. You need to change it. It's like an illness or something. I don't know what you call it.
We need help.
We-
We need to go to rehab.
We should start. This could be the first meeting. Hi, my name's Marge. And there's
Well,
something.
he's not in good company because all of us are
car guys.
car guys. He's
Yeah.
in trouble if he's looking for support from us.
All three of
You're
us.
right, Carl. We should support you.
And then look, I almost bought.
So nice. Such a cool tank. I think in a residential home like this, it's got to be the nicest collection of Acropora I've ever seen or I've seen in a long time. Because we do so many stores and farms and stuff. I haven't done a tank in someone's home like this in a while, and it's really special. How many pieces of Acro would you say are in there?
Oh my God, the rock.
Well
there
over what, 150?
was 30 something pieces, and so when I dip it like 38 pieces, 39, the rock alone. Forget counting the back. Over here, you understand what I'm
Probably
saying?
140, 150. Yeah.
How do you keep track?
Oh, I know every piece, buddy. Believe you me. You see, I look like.
It's incredible. Is it possible to turn off the flow to look from the top, or is it a pain to turn them off?
I can do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Just to get,
Hold on.
you know how Acro had a completely different appearance if you're looking through the glass and looking through the top. How come no clams?
No, man.
You're not about it? That's where this guy draws the line.
That copper band will probably.
That's true.
You know what it is? You put the clams and then they disappear a couple weeks later. I don't know what's going on. Back in the old
That's
days,
because
we
the
could keep
copper.
clams.
That's because the copper bend. Your fish are so healthy too. Look at
Back
the
in the
size
old
of
days,
this.
we could have keep copper.
This is it. This is the office here. Carl's figured it out. Carl has beat life. Check this out.
Look.
Boom.
This, look.
I like it.
Burnt.
Oh dear.
I figured out what's wrong though.
What is it?
I replaced two of the capacitors already.
What are we looking at?
And this thing, there's a wire, the control for the abyss pump.
Oh.
I replaced two of the capacitors.
Alex, if you're watching from Germany, your pumps suck.
Help me out, Alex, eh?
I'm just kidding. Your pumps are great, but this one's busted.
Yeah.
This is great free marketing for ATI. You guys should really get in touch with Mr. Carl over here. Actually, speaking about getting in touch, if you guys have any questions about the tank that we didn't cover in today's video, let us know. Text March, email us, show up at Carl's house the way we did, unannounced to the camera, and he's here to answer all of your questions. Wow, it's just spectacular. Incredible. Really, really special tank. I'm really happy that we got to see it again. Maybe we'll come check it out every 2 years like this and get a little update. I still can't believe that this mother lover tried to cancel on me this morning because he said, "Oh, much my tank have me algae in the tank, in the red algae, man. You can't come." Okay, enough with the accents. It looks great. Thank you very much, Carl, for letting us see it.
Here,
Looks fantastic. Still can't believe this guy's thinking about taking this tank down in its prime. I shouldn't be speaking. We just took down our entire display tank in the store. But again, guys, any questions, please comment below. Email us. It's info@fragbox.ca. Why .ca? Because we are in Canada. Oh yeah, sweet.
Okay, there you go.
That's it, guys. Wherever you're watching from, thank you very much for tuning in to this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have a full aquarium that you think we should cover on the channel, no matter where you live, we're always looking for excuses to travel. Just hit us up. Let us know. We'll come say hi and record it.